So from the looks of the spec sheet, the official spec sheet for the most part, man, look like Samsung got some heat. Let's talk about it. All right, y'all, what's cracking? It's your boy Sean B Nice back here on some more heat rock, and today we're gonna be talking about the S10, the official. A video is out for the most part of it, man. It's hands-on. We got a spec sheet, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. Kind of impressed. But if you're new to my channel, I review tech and reviews, not so much. I have a tech hybrid style. I do like a lot of vlogging and tech reviews mixed in. So if you like that type of stuff, make sure you subscribe. For my subscribers, make sure you like the video now. Now y'all be forgetting sometimes, but it's gonna get into the S10. So starting off with the specs, I'm gonna read it off my phone because it's just too much to be sitting and trying to memorize. So we're gonna start off with the S10 Plus first. Then we go down to the smaller variants like the S10e and then the S10. So it's not gonna be like a huge variation between the three different models, but there are some slight changes, so I just wanna inform you guys about it. Now, one thing I wanted to say is I'm kind of surprised, not really. It just seems like, at this point, if I was Samsung, I would just like kind of announce the phone, like officially have it up for pre-orders now at this point, right? Because everybody knows about it. Like, you guys' security as far as kind of keeping everything confidential is just trash at this point, right? And you guys are probably doing it yourself, but at this point, you might as well go ahead and let people pre-order the phone. I mean, so we're gonna start with the S10 Plus. The S10 Plus is either gonna have the Exynos 9820 or the Snapdragon 855. Infinity O display at 3040 by 1440. Up to 12 gigabytes of RAM, up to 1 terabyte of storage, a 4100 milliamp hour battery, bigger than a Note 9. Okay, I'll take it. Ain't like super crazy, you know what I mean? But I'll take it. At least you'll know it'll be an all-day battery, like, because the Note 9 definitely gets you through like a full day heavy usage. It has reverse charging. It's gonna have a fingerprint scanner in the display, but it's also gonna have 3D and ultrasonic scanners to kind of help improve with the accuracy and speed of it. Now, as far as the three different cameras, it's gonna have a 16 megapixel ultra wide f2.2. It's gonna have a 12 megapixel main f1.5. And it's also gonna be dual aperture like it is on all the Samsung, well, like on the S9 and the Note 9. It's also gonna have another 12 megapixel camera at 2.4. That's gonna be a telephoto lens. Now, to me, that kind of got me concerned, right? I need to know if Samsung's gonna actually be updating this sensor, because right now it sounds just like the Note 9 and S9 sensor, right? The f1.5 and f2.4 dual 12 megapixel cameras. The only thing they added that sounds new is a 16 megapixel ultra wide camera. Now, the Samsung camera is not bad at all, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, again, we want to see improvement year over year. So I know some people gonna say, well, if the technology is not there, technology is not there. That's cool. Make sure that price point reflects that technology then. Like, you know, we talked about this in other videos. It's all about supply and demand, you know what I mean? So if you're demanding $1,200 to $1,300 from me, what are you supplying me? You know what I mean? Like, if I'm about to go buy something from somebody and they're like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, they go on whatever, and it's like, I get it back and it's like, bro, this ain't hitting on nothing. You need to, you know what I'm saying, compensate me for that. What you gonna throw in? You gonna throw in some extra? You know what I mean? Like, anyway, let's finish talking about the specs. Now, this one thing I am excited about. I am excited about this feature because it's the world's first on a Samsung camera. Well, I think just a world's first period on any selfie camera. It's gonna have a 4K, you're gonna actually be able to record up to 4K on a front-facing camera. Now, this is dope for vloggers, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if Samsung doesn't implement 24 frames per second on a front-facing camera, it's gonna be kind of pointless. If you're gonna aim this towards like a professional vlogger, bloggers, influencers, or whatever, you want them to kind of use this to vlog on and, you know what I'm saying, kind of promote your brand, you need to put 24 frames per second on a front-facing camera and a rear-facing camera as well. You also need to kind of get rid of that time limit. 5 minutes is like, yo, that's petty. Like, if people, the thing is, Samsung has the thing where they're marking this camera could be used in professional settings. They got the pro mode, but if people want to record a 4K clip, they can record no longer than 10 minutes at 30 frames per second and 5 minutes at 60 frames per second. That's trash. Like, come on, man. Now, the S10 Plus is gonna have dual front-facing cameras. You're gonna have an 8 megapixel wide sensor, which is gonna be up, like, that's the sensor gonna be doing a live focus. And that's gonna think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's like an f2.2. Now, as far as the glass, it's gonna be Gorilla Glass 6. So the reason I'm saying this is because the S10e doesn't have Gorilla Glass 6. It got Gorilla Glass 5. So that's for the S10 Plus. Now we're gonna go down to the S10 and S10e. Just to reiterate, there's not a huge difference between the three cameras. So the S10e, it won't have 3 rear cameras, it only have 2, but in the front facing camera, it's still gonna have that 10 megapixel shooter. And they say, from what they're saying in reports, it's still gonna be able to shoot 4K. So if you are a person who kind of like want all the bells and whistles, don't want to kind of pay that premium price point, the S10e actually sounds like a winner right now. The S10 Peasant Edition, or as somebody may call it, the mature answer for it is S10 Entry. Yeah, okay, I get it, you know, but Peasant Edition is funnier. The S10e will also have a 5.8 1080p display. The fingerprint scanner is actually gonna be on the side of the phone. It's gonna have a 3100 milliamp hour battery, and that's pretty much it. Like for the S10e, everything else is pretty much the same. So like internal wise, it's pretty much gonna still have that same powerful processor, so you're not missing on the power at all. And as far as the S10 is concerned, that one's gonna have a 3400 milliamp hour battery. Again, this is a single front facing camera, but the display on that one's gonna be a 6.1 inch at 555 ppi. Again, a 2K display. So you're pretty much just getting a smaller S10 Plus when it comes to the S10. So overall, what I think about the S10, I'm gonna be real with y'all, it sounds like a winner, you know what I mean? Like, does some of those things sound like something like I have to grab right now? Because it's like, if I have a Note 9, am I interested in grabbing the S10 Plus reading that spec sheet? No, I don't really I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't really use my front facing camera. I don't really use my cell phone to do a lot of videos. You know what I'm saying, I'm a professional, so I have professional equipment, so I'm not really using my phone camera like that. But again, these are my needs. But for someone who's just a typical consumer, like for example, if you had an S8 Plus, this is a definite upgrade. Don't, you know what I'm saying, stop. If you got an S8 Plus or anything before then, yes, it's a definite upgrade. If you have an S9 Plus, I will upgrade only if you're on the whole Sprint, T-Mobile, or most carriers program when you get the upgrade every year. If you gotta drop money, like if you gotta drop one, I say about 200 to 300 to upgrade your phone, nah. You know what I'm saying? Don't even do it to yourself. Just go ahead and wait to the S11 or whatever. But like this one here, like it's cool. I like it, you know what I mean? The whole reverse charge, I didn't even mention that. Definitely got reverse charge. We talked about that in the last video. So you can go ahead and charge up your Galaxy Buds. But overall, okay, you know what I mean? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, if I had to rank this phone as far as like a heat rock scale, I'll probably put it like around about a 7. And that probably could due to the fact that the phone leaks so much. But you know, let me know what y'all think, man. Just going off that spec sheet, the official spec sheet, and then some of the hands-on footage that you saw, are you guys impressed? Right now, for me, the only thing that really impressed me is the fact that it's gonna have a 4K recording on the front-facing camera. Other than that, I'm like, all right, you know, that's decent, I guess. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. It's your boy Sean. Be nice and I'm out, man. Deuces.